Huwag ka magtago dyan sa likod ng parliamentary privilege. Ulitin mo yung sinabi mo rito. Ulitin mo sa harapan ko. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari. Ito wag eh. Ayaw magsalita pag nasa labas. Nagtatago doon sa privilege niya. Oh. I challenge him again. Dan, harapan. Sige, sabihin mo sa harap ko yan. Huwag ka namang matakot sa akin. Ang liit-liit ko. May problema pa yung tuhod ko. Pero, ulitin mo sa harap ko. By a code of conduct that says that a member shall act at all times in a manner that shall reflect creditably on the House. Yan. So, this is conduct unbecoming. Remember, just last year, inexpel nila si Congressman Teves, yung kliyente ko. Anong ground nila? Hindi daw nakabalik from abroad at sumayaw na naka-boxer shorts. Ni wala ngang violation of the law eh. There was no law violated by my client and yet, they railroaded his expulsion. Kita nyo ha? In contravention of the principle under the Constitution that all trials should be public, ang Ethics Committee po is not a legislative inquiry. It is the only committee that conducts a trial wherein it exercises quasi-judicial functions. Why? Because it has the power to meet, M-E-T-E, to meet punishment. Hindi katulad ng ibang committee, hindi naman pwede mag-punish yun except for contempt. Fact-finding lang po ang legislative inquiry. Ito po, kaya rito, lahat may right to counsel. Both the complainant and the congressman complained against. Pero anong ginawa ng Ethics Committee kay Teves? Hindi kami pinapasok. Closed door. Oh, edi, wag naman nilang gawin ito. Wag naman nilang i-railroad. Sana ha, if they have any decency left, tignan nila to impartially. Wag yung old boys club na pagtatakpan mo dahil kasamahan mo. Sana. But I am hopeful, but only to a certain extent. Kasi seeing how Congress has acted in the past few months since the new administration. Can you imagine sumayaw sa social media ng naka-boxer shorts? Anong violation ng batas nun? Inexpel. Eto, nilabag ang konstitusyon, hindi nagbigay ng constitutional rights, physically binar. Can we proceed? Don't allow Cassandra na malapitan. Kita nyo yung aming litratong nakalagay dito. Hinarang ako physically ng 7 tao. Hindi ko malapitan yung kliyente ko. Bago, sabi, wag mo lalapitan ng kliyente mo. You will be cited in contempt. What kind of kangaroo court is that? Matindi. Oh, eto pa, oh. Eto bang sinabi, ito yan. Ayan ang litrato.
Pakita natin na, attorney.
Hinarang, physically.
Hawakan nyo po. Pakita natin sa kanila yung ano. Para may maputo.
Ang problema kay Dan, kita nyo ha, ito nyo ang pinagsasasabi. To uphold the dignity of the profession, ito si Dan Fernandez. Oh. Sabi niya, ito, verbatim quote to. Maiksi lang po ito. Please bear with me. Sabi niya, we are giving you the opportunity. The fastest way. He was addressing my client. Here kasi in aid of legislation kami. But of course, certain lawyers, no, law firm. Siyempre gusto nila mahabang proseso sa korte, di ba? You know that. Because ano yan, may bayad ng lawyers di ba? I want to give Miss Cassandra Lee this Republic Act 6981 para for her to contemplate while she is in our custody. Kasi, basahin mo mabuti to. We are helping you. Huwag kang maniwala sa lawyer mo. I mean, let's face it. They want to prolong your cases. Why? Of course, we know that. Kaya si Atty. Topacio, alam mo naman si Atty. Topacio. So now, it's our time to get even. Pahabain niya ng kaso para makuha niya lahat ng pera mo. That's why I challenged him and I challenge him again. Dan, huwag kang magtago dyan sa likod ng parliamentary privilege. Ulitin mo yung sinabi mo rito. Ulitin mo sa harapan ko. Tignan natin kung ano mangyayari. Ito wag eh. Ayaw magsalita pag nasa labas, nagtatago doon sa privilege niya. Oh. I challenge him again. Dan, harapan. Sige, sabihin mo sa harap ko yan. Huwag ka namang matakot sa akin. Ang liit-liit ko. May problema pa yung tuhod ko. Pero, ulitin mo sa harap ko. Huwag yung nagtatago ka dyan. Tapang-tapang mo pag nasa kongreso ka eh. Oh.